What is up, you guys? My name is Madison. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. So today I'm starting off the first day of Vlogmas, which I've never actually successfully done because something always ends up happening. But I'm gonna really try. I'm gonna try and pre-film as much as possible. So yeah, starting off on day one, I'm gonna be doing my TBR. Obviously, I normally do a TBR and then I stop filming for the rest of the month. So yeah. It's a pretty small TBR, and I do plan on using most of these as audiobooks, which you'll see as we get into the video, but it's also like still fairly small. Okay, so first I'm going to start off with all of the Marie Lu books I want to read. The only one that is on my shelf that I still have not read that isn't in this pile is Legend, and that's because I want to have the full series before reading it. Yes, so starting off, I have Sky Hunter and Steel Striker. I have already read Sky Hunter, but I want to read that right before I read Steel Striker, just so I can go like straight into it, because that's what I wanted to do to begin with, because I actually finished this right as Steel Striker was announced. So yeah, I really want to read these. These would probably be my favorite Marie Lu books if I hadn't read Wildcard and Warcross when I did, or I guess Warcross and Wildcard. But yeah, I'm super excited to read these. And then I also have The Rose Society and The Midnight Star, which are the second and third book in the Young Elites trilogy. I also love this. I really want to get back into the world, and I also just want to finish it. So yeah. And then the last Marie Lu book I have is The Kingdom of Back. I believe this is about Mozart's sister. And this was super popular when it came out, but I just wasn't really super big on like books like that. So yeah, I'm super excited to read this. Also, I completely forgot about like actually telling you what the books are about. So this one I think is just about like her going into like a different like world and her becoming famous instead of Mozart, or like her becoming famous alongside Mozart. This series is about a girl with like these powers that she got from an illness, and everybody with these powers are trying to they're trying to get killed off. And she ends up joining the secret society, but then something happens with the secret society. So yeah. And then this one, I guess this one, it's about a war, and like one like society is like creating like zombies, and like the other side is just trying to fight this war and like let people just like live. And I know that like human zoos are like a huge thing in this, which I'm pretty sure human zoos were like a real thing like in the early 1900s or like the late 1800s, and I thought that they were inhumane then, but they're even worse like in this book. And the way Marie Lu writes about them is like absolutely insane. Like I love these books. Like they're just so good. Yeah, so moving on from Marie Lu, I guess we can go into Harry Potter. So I'm listening to the entire Harry Potter series on audiobook. So right now I'm in the middle of The Goblet of Fire, and I just want to finish all the audiobooks before the end of the year, with one exception. I just realized that when I watched the entire movies, I forgot about the Half-Blood Prince. That's how much I hate Snape. Anyway, so first I have the Half-Blood Prince. Is this the... Yeah, so I have The Order of the Phoenix, which I want to read or listen to, obviously, and then Half-Blood Prince, which I want to listen to. And then The Deathly Hallows, which I want to listen to. And then I just want to read, like, this script. I've actually never read this book. I've read all the other ones. So, yeah. If y'all don't know what Harry Potter's about, then it's about a magic wizard child at school and a bad guy. That's all you have to know. So moving off of that. Yes. First, I have The Matzo Ball, which is a Jewish romance. I've never seen anything about Jewish people, and I was so excited when my brother found this for me because I love being Jewish. It's just so much fun. But yeah, this is just basically like a Jewish romance. I actually know nothing about it. Anyway, so yeah. I'm pretty sure from what I'm reading, it's like they're not trying to celebrate Christmas, and like it's a career romance novel. My Colleen Hoover book of the quarter is November 9. I've heard that that's like her actual worst one. I don't want to even like go into it. Icebreaker. If you don't know what Icebreaker is about, it's basically, I'm pretty sure it's like a figure skater hockey romance. Yeah, that's literally all I know about Icebreaker. And then I have Up to This Point. I pretty much read this book at the beginning of every year. I also read A Work in Progress by Connor Franta, but I just don't want to read that right now. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, this is basically about a ballerina who is auditioning for this, like, ballet school, but then, like, her dance teacher is like, yeah, we don't ever send anybody there, and then her best friend gets sent there and then doesn't tell her, so then she just goes to Antarctica to, like, work on, like, the science trip, and she just loves it, and she falls in love. And I want to read it because I love this book, and it just gives me such a sense of security, and I love dancing, and I love ballet, and I love ballet. But yeah, that's literally my entire December TBR. I never finish my TBRs, like, ever. Like, I literally still have not finished my November TBR, and there's 4 days left in November, so fingers crossed I can do that. But yeah, that's all for today's video. If you have any video ideas, I'm still making the list, so comment any video ideas you want to see down below, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe also down below, and I will see y'all next time. Whatever that made me.